Newport 2022. We have Green Lantern. This is the John Stewart Green Lantern. I got mine on clearance for $2.50 at my Walmart. You probably even got yours for $1 if you got one. So on the back we have it in English that John Stewart is a former U.S. Marine, yada yada yada. That's his information if you want to read more about it. And when he was put out, there was only 4 figures at that time. Okay. And then we had the 2 original mobiles for him. Out of the originals, I did get Darkseid, but I got him for like $3 on clearance. I got him at a thrift store, still in the package, for I don't know, like $1 or $2. And this is not my Green Lantern, but I still, you know, during the cartoon, I really became fond of this Green Lantern. The Justice League, and then the Justice League Unlimited cartoons. And his romance, I guess you could say, with Hawkgirl, his flirtation, his near romance, which I think played out in the Batman Beyond. Now, right out of the package, we see that he comes with something that a lot of figures don't even come with. Not a weapon, but his lantern. Now, I was talking about in another video. I don't remember having any of these when I was a kid. I was just right in that period. But I did have Wolverine and the other ones from the Marvel side of things from the same scale. So I don't know if this was running at the same time. All right, you ready? In brightest day and darkest night, no evil shall escape my sight. Let those who worship evil's might beware the power Green Lantern's light. I know I messed up. I think it's in brightest day and blackest night. No, it's got to be darkest night. All right, so he does this oath, and he gets it charged up every day. He has to do that every day. And it does look like he can hold on to the lantern, so he can do it, but he can't really, he doesn't have the articulation to put his hand around. Hey, a little bit. I had to apologize in every single video today. So washing clothes in the washing machine, that's the, not the washing machine, that's the, I'm right beside the well house pretty much. But I need to stay in the shade, not near all the ants over there. On the other side of the road, there's a lot of ants. So we got John Stewart. You saw a little bit in the background. I just saw it. I didn't know she was in there, or he was in there. Now, what's funny is he's got like the lines right here, like he's supposed to be by wearing his underwear. I guess he's just wearing his clothing so tight you can see his underwear. All right. He's got 360 degrees here, 360 degrees here. So he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 points of articulation, no waist articulation. Killer abs. I mean, for a suit to show off your abs, it has to be vacuum tight. It's ridiculous how much they show off on these things. I've always thought that even as a kid. I was like, why are they showing off all that? No matter how big your abs are, they're not gonna. Your shirt's not gonna vacuum tight to that unless you just got out of the pool or something with a shirt on. All right, so you can bend, like you can sit down, and that's about it. There's not much to the posability, and one thing that they really failed on. Let me see if that's true for Wonder Woman. Now she's part of the second round. For the first round, I noticed that too with Darkseid, and I thought maybe it's because he's really big. They did not put holes on the ones that I only had Darkseid. I haven't opened Superman yet, but no holes. Why? Why not? Because standing these things up, I'm sure they stand fine right here, but I'm sure as soon as I leave the house, they're going to take a shelf dive if I actually did that. I don't do that anymore, my figures. I just put them in packaging, or put them in clear containers and label them, or plastic bags and put them in storage if I'm not going to play with them that much. Now, I do have other Green Lanterns in different scales. So, I think this is a great scale for superhero figures. But, speaking of scales, my favorite scale is 1/18 for normal humans. All right, stop staring. This is a 1/18 scale figure by the side of him. He's 4 inches, he's 5 inches. Here's another 1/18 scale figure. So they're close. If you want to pretend like, well, superheroes are always bigger because something like they're normal human size and they get bigger, I don't know. It's not too much of a stretch of imagination to play with these together. As a kid, I played with my G.I. Joes and my He-Man, but my He-Mans were like deities, and slightly off-scaled figures fit in, and I was fine. So I don't know if you have a problem with that. I don't have a problem with that. All that said, you're just gonna get a short, quick look at the articulation with me. Some of the paint, like it's not as nice and clean as I would like it to be right here. I think that's a little bit of a blotch job. Other than that, he looks okay, except for no holes. So if that bothers you, just be aware that that's going to be one of the things to deal with. And this looks like it's about to pop open, like glue's coming undone. So that's a little worrisome, a little bothersome. All right, let me know if this is one you picked up. Which Green Lantern would you like to see? I would like to see all of them, but can I afford all of them? No.